wanna take you home with me, baby. You and me alone tonight.
Well, this is something different. 1967 Plymouth Fury. That's basically a show car paint job. This thing has a very nice paint job on it. With that being said, I'll find some flaws. You know me. 383 under the hood. A lot of money spent on pulleys in the front. Every single one of them's changed out. AC compressor, aluminum radiator, electric fans down in here. A little bit of a work of art, right? Optima battery. Got power brakes, power steering. Got the headers. I bet she runs good. It's probably a pretty quick car. They got the Foose wheels, redline tires, disc brakes in the front, disc brakes in the rear. Fully custom paint job. It's not over the top. It looks just right. Oh yeah. New chrome, dual exhaust. Again, finance and shipping, detailed pictures, maplemotors.com. Be sure to hit subscribe and share this video. That's going to help me out. For now, it's about that time. Let's go commando. Interior on this one, completely tricked out. Custom gauges. Touchscreen, air controls, power windows, charge your phone, cup holders, custom seats, right and rear. Package trays clean, headliner beautiful. Carpet is literally like new. FiTech fuel injection. I mean, well, these cars right here usually slip through the cracks and I never get videos of them. This happens week by week by week. We have a lot of these cars come in and they just sell. This one, it went on hold for like a day or something. It was on hold yesterday when we posted it. It's available right now. Gas gauge, volts, water temps up, oil pressure's hooked up, tach's working. Place those bets. I haven't even tried the horn. I'm curious to see if it works too. Wipers. Yep. I don't know what this switch does. I'll have to figure that out. Tilt column. Turn signals. Nice and bright. Blower motor. Blowing hard. All right, and it's freezing cold, so I'm gonna cut that off. I don't know what that switch does either, but we'll try to figure it out. Place those bets. Does the horn work? It does. Let's hit the road, see what else we can find. Okay, got y'all set up in the window over there. We'll go ahead and roll out. Upgraded seat belts. These are pretty comfortable too. They've also got the clip where you can keep it off your neck there, which I'm 100% trying to take advantage of right now. It's just hard to get the seatbelt in there. There we go. Reverse. I like the shifter. Checking our brakes, we're stopping. Here we go. This is the first time I've driven this ride. Speedometer's coming up. Good shift. Now this one here, I feel a little bit of a right pull. See it pull me off the road there? The steering's tight. I mean, as soon as I turn, it's turning, but it is pulling a little bit to the right there. Looking at my vitals across the dash, we got 30 pounds of oil, 40 pounds of oil pressure, About 185 on the temperature. Getting into our brakes. Brakes feel nice and smooth. And our throttle again. Kick down's hooked up. She's pulling good. Oh, that's a radio. Put that down. I think that's a radio. I don't know how to cut it off. Trying to see if that's what that little humming noise is. Having to hold the turn signal up to keep it flashing. No, that noise is a fuel pump. It's when I'm turning, the gas is sloshing around, the fuel pump's making a little bit of a noise. It's quiet, so it confused me a little bit. I thought it was coming from the speakers. And our brakes again. So this car here, it's got plenty of power. It's got plenty of power to get out of the way too. I don't consider it any type of race car. It's more of just for looks, sound. And like I said, it's still got plenty of power. You can get down into it. Pulls just fine. Running and driving wise, this thing's pretty nice. I think the only thing that I'm discouraged a little bit is that fuel pump's a little whiny. It just stopped all of a sudden. Alright, I'm going to get some outside shots. We're looking at 190 on the engine temperature, about 30 on the oil pressure. Feel good about this one. Be right back. Let's see if I can get the seatbelt to go back with it in the track here. Yeah. We're about to rock and roll. Let's get out of here. Engine temperature on this one, so the electric fans are right here. That thing's at 150 now. It don't even get higher than that. So, that's pretty darn good. Running and driving, this thing's been pretty smooth. A little bit of a right pull on the steering. I did find some defects in the paint. I was surprised. But when I got to looking closer, I could see a few things that did stand out to me. Dang, try to get my seatbelt out. It's a little bit tough when you have it looped in there. Almost forgot it. Alright. It's time to roll. Still 150 on the engine temperature. It's just gonna stay cool with them fans on. And the fan switch is right here, and you gotta go up with it. It says on is down and on is up, which I thought was funny because down does nothing. There is a ignition switch inside here, right there. And I assume this is extra lights over here for this switch, because it's not doing anything to affect the running and driving. Speedometer's definitely off. I'm running about 35. It says 50. So yeah, it's fast. And the turn signal's holding itself up now. Earlier it wasn't. I don't know if it was the position. I think it was the position of the steering wheel, yeah. If it's tilted a little bit to the right, it will hold itself. Bump in the road. Good and smooth. Oh, they're painting the lines. They've got everybody backed up over there. I'm gonna pull back into the lot, head in there, build this video for you, and go home. And then when I get back, I got 5 more cars to do tomorrow. They just keep adding them up. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Stick around, picking out the flaws is coming up next. All right, I'm here to pick out the flaws. We're going to be walking around this ride, looking at anything and everything. So, detailed pictures are on my website at maplemotors.com. Let's get started. Look how sick the front of this car looks. This thing's like new up front. That's awesome. Coming down this side. Little bubbles in the corner of the door. Little spot there. Little spot there and there. I don't know what that's from. Little bubbles there. Couple little bubbles up here around the back window. How that trim. Light scratch here. Going up on the back bumper here. Carpet in this thing looks awesome. Oh, they've glued this mat down there. This is glued down too. Been down with this. Little crack there in the tail light. Looks like a little crack there too. Little scuff here. Light little bubbles there. Bubbles up here on top. Coming down this side. Little wax. Spots there. Bubbles here. Little chip there. Little spot here. Little scratch there. Spot here. Chip in the corner. Light scratch up top here on the pillar. Chip there. Front windshield on this one looks good. These little bubbles around that back window is the only thing I'm seeing on this car that's actually of concern, but just right around this trim area. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. Door panels customized. Looks good. Sport Fury. Cracks in the seat here. On the side too. Oh, this right here. You hear that fuel pump? Sounds like it's mounted right up under the car here. It cuts on. Well, the fuel pump doesn't cut on. The fans cut on with this switch. I figured that out because when I hit the parking lot here, I noticed it creep up to 200. And then it has two ons. The bottom says on and the top of the switch says on. I don't know why. Because when you go down, it's off. It starts up good and it stays cool when the fans are on, but that's understandable. There's another switch. What does this one do? Well, that's definitely a killer. Let's see. I want to hear if that's a pump. I guess that's ignition switch there. That's on for your fans. Ignition switch. If you don't want nobody stealing your car, just flip that. They probably won't figure it out. FiTech, baby. I got that on my car. I actually like the FiTech setup. I've had both the Holley Sniper and the FiTech. Real similar units, but it seems like I actually had less trouble out of the FiTech. Nothing wrong with the Holley. Beautiful under the hood. It's got the pull release on the inside where you pop the hood, and it's also got a button here that you'll pick it up with. Hood is beautiful on this one. Emblem there's got a little bit of a... Man, it's so shiny. That little strip there in the middle, I thought a bird flew by overhead. That's the power lines. Paint plays tricks on you. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching. Be sure to hit subscribe, share this video. That's going to help me out, make it to where I can keep doing this in the future, which I love doing my job. Absolutely. Been doing this, what, 7 or 8 years now. Perfect. Maple Motors has been around for over 40 years now. We're all a family business. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Check out our website, maplemotors.com.